Good evening, trainers. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, in today's video, we're going to go over all the news that has broken today about Pokemon Champions. There's a bunch of details, they go really in depth, and a bunch of creators got their hands on it as I believe embargo has broken and they're able to talk about their experience playing the game. I won't be going over any videos or breaking down any videos of that sort. We're just going to be going over information that has been put out there on Twitter. I'm going to show you a bunch of tweets and we're going to get straight into that, guys. So let me pull them up now. And okay, guys, here's the first tweet. It has a bunch of information. Shout out to our boy Light88 who put this information out there for us. I'm sure he got this from another creator. If he didn't play himself, I'm not sure, but here we go. Pokemon transferred from home keep their abilities, moves, and characteristics, so their natures, etc. That's really cool, guys. Knowing that you won't lose anything, especially for us who've put in the hard work in the main series games to train up our Pokemon, you won't lose anything, so that's a good thing. When returning to home, they keep their abilities that they had when traveling, so I'm guessing if you change their ability in game, they won't have that ability. They'll have the ability they had before you put them in Pokemon Champions. Pokemon will have access to egg moves. I believe that is really cool because usually you have to breed for egg moves, which is why that's a thing. But that's really cool in my opinion. So I think this is gonna make the game even more competitive, like high level. But yeah, let's keep it going. No cooldown for home linkage, but there is a limit to how many Pokemon that can travel at once. So I'm guessing there will be no cooldown. You can transfer as many Pokemon as you like, but you can only do a few at a time, probably 5 or so. But that's cool, and you know, it probably hopefully won't take too long, but yeah, we're only gonna have 30 or 80 slots to begin with anyway, so shouldn't be too bad, guys. The next thing, focus on multiplayer battles. That sucks because that means there's no PvE, there's no single player mode. That really hurts, guys. That means it's gonna be a lot of grinding in PvP and it can get a little sweaty. So I'm a little disappointed because I really was looking forward to doing a Battle Frontier type mode against NPCs from the past, but it doesn't seem like they have any plans for that at the moment, guys. It seems like there's no plans for a single player mode, and that really sucks because that's what I was looking forward to the most. That's where I was gonna make the most content, but it's all good. We're gonna find a way to work around that. And next, Mega Evolution will appear first and remain a core mechanic. I think that this Omni Ring feature that they're adding, guys, is gonna be one of the best things we get in the game. Being that you can have access to all the gimmicks from the past is just gonna be so awesome, and I'm hoping that terrestrialization is next. But with that said, let's go on to the next screenshot here. So again, from my boy Light88, it has been confirmed that shiny Pokemon can appear in the Pokemon Champions Ranch recruitment. Guys, that's gonna be really cool, especially for those new players who don't have a bunch of shinies sitting in their Pokemon home or in their game files. So being that they can get shinies, that's gonna be really cool for, you know, all of us. And I think that it's probably gonna be extremely rare, guys. Like, I can't see you getting a shiny like once a month. It might be like maybe once or twice a year, but then again, who knows? We'll see how the recruiting thing works, but I know it changes every 24 hours. It refreshes, so yeah, guys, it's gonna be a little rough, but hey, at least we have a chance to get a shiny. Maybe if you don't have a shiny of something and you don't have an original copy of that game, you can go shiny hunting for something and maybe get it in get it that way. Personally, Pokemon Go would be the step for me, but to each his own. Alright, guys, and with the final tweet, this is just an update of how expensive it's gonna be VP wise. And as we know, you can't purchase VP, so I know people are saying, oh, it's gonna be pay to win. No, it's not. You can't pay to win. You have to battle to get VP. So it's gonna be pretty expensive to train up your Pokemon, guys, especially those of you guys who don't have these battle ready Pokemon, who are gonna be either bringing them in from Pokemon Home or Pokemon Home via Pokemon Go. Those Pokemon won't be battle ready, but those of us who have Pokemon in Scarlet, Violet, and Sword and Shield, and Legends ZA, etc., we have battle ready Pokemon. And even for us, it's going to be expensive, because if you want to change their nature, if you want to change their ability, the stats and IVs, EVs, everything have changed for us as well. So the new mechanics, while they have been simplified, we still have to learn and adjust to how the new mechanics work. So it's going to be pretty expensive for us to train or retrain our Pokemon. We could just go and retrain it in one of the previous games, but where's the fun in that? But yeah, as you can see, it's going to be 500 to change the nature, 500 to change the ability, 330 for the stat points, and to change your move, it will be 250 VP each. And there's 4 moves. That's 1,000 VP right there. And the total VP to train up your Pokemon is going to be 2,330 VP, which is going to be pretty expensive, especially if you do that times 30 or 50 or 80. It's gonna be a rough one, guys. So be prepared to grind. I'm not sure how else we would get VP, but I guess we'll see when the game releases, like if there's any other ways to boost your VP, because 200 per battle is gonna be rough, guys. It's gonna be rough. That's not even enough to change a move once. So hopefully there's like things you can get, like rewards you can get or something to help boost up your VP. But with that said, guys, I didn't want this video to be too long. There's a bunch more details I'll probably cover in other videos, but and I know we'll get a bunch more information as we lead into the release date, April 8th. Guys, unfortunately, I will not be able to stream as much as I want to that day. Wasn't able to get off because I found out last minute and put in a request, denied. So that evening when I get off, I will stream, and I'm gonna have a bunch of content ready to go before I even go into work. So with that said, it's your favorite professor, Eyes with an A. Hit that like and sub button for me. You already know. I'm out. Peace.